So welcome to We Learn lectures. This last time we were discussing about the recurrence relations. We discussed some general generation of the Fibonacci numbers and about the homogeneous and the non-homogeneous situation of a recurrence relation. Then we started the solving the recurrence relations of the homogeneous type, in which we discussed about the two theorems in which roots were different and the roots were same. Now let us start from some particular example of this situation. It means particular example of recurrence relation in homogeneous type. Let us see. Here is the formation of the problem. Solve the recurrence relation. Solve the recurrence relation a square n plus 1 is equal to 10 times a n square and a 0 is equal to 5. Also find a6. Yes, it is the homogeneous recurrence relation. But what is the difference between the previous we discussed and in this recurrence relation? They were linear recurrence relation. It is the quadratic recurrence relation. Rather, it is a very simple formation. But the problem is here it is in the quadratic formation. Then how to solve it? Simple, we follow the rules of the algebra. Then see, put a square n is equal to bn. Bn we say is another term corresponding to the a square n of the recurrence relation. A square n is equal to 1 such that a square n plus 1 is equal to bn plus 1. So we replace the quadratic terms by the linear terms in this way. Now from the given relation, from 1 we get b n plus 1 is equal to 10 times bn. Now how to find the order of this recurrence relation? We see this value has increased from n to n plus 1. We know to find the order of a recurrence relation, we put the smallest value n minus k is equal to 0. Here the smallest value is corresponding to this term. Say it is bn minus 0. bn, that is equal to bn minus 0. If we put n minus 0 is equal to 0, it means n is equal to 0. And we consider some another variable, say r, corresponding to these terms. We write r raised to the power 0 plus 1. Here 0 is 4n. That is equal to 10 times of r raised to the power 0. That is r minus 10r is equal to 0. R minus 10 is equal to 0. R is equal to 10. We say it is the characteristic root of recurrence relation, and it is only one root. Last time we discussed about the minimum two roots, rather they were same or the different. Now here the root is single and it is 10. The general solution that is equal to, we write a1 into alpha raised to the power n. Since the root is single, we write the general solution fn is equal to a1 into 10 raised to the power n. Now here for fn we have terms that is an and an replaced by bn. It means we write general solution is equal to bn is equal to a1 10 raised to the power n, because b1 is replaced with the replacement of the term a square n. Now we can solve this equation, this general solution, by using these initial value conditions. But these conditions contains the values of a, but we have changed the reference relation into the b, because b is equal to a square. In general we can say, now a is 0 is equal to 5, a 0 is equal to 5. This implies, what is a0? a0 is equal to, or we say a square 0 is equal to 25. This implies b0 is equal to 25, because according to this relation a square n is equal to bn. If n is equal to 0, then a square is equal to this and a square is equal to b0. It means for n is equal to 0, bn, for n is equal to 0, bn is equal to 25. We use it in 2. Put in 2. Then 25 is equal to a1 into 10 raised to the power 0. Therefore, a1 is equal to 25. Therefore, bn is equal to 25 into 10 raised to the power n. It is the general solution of the reference relation, but it is not the final solution, because the given reference relation was in the quadratic form. Now it is in the linear form. We can resubstitute the values of the bn. So bn is equal to a square n. Let's see. From this relation, bn is equal to a square n. We say a square n is equal to bn. This implies an is equal to under root of bn. And what is bn? bn is this. Then an is equal to under root of 25 into 10 raised to the power n. It means an is equal to 5 into 10 raised to the power n by 2. It is a general solution of this quadratic reference relation. No, only one step is extra. Then what he says, find a6. For a6, we put n is equal to 6. Put n is equal to 6. Then a6 is equal to 5 into 10 raised to the power 6 by 2. That is 5 into 1000, and that is equal to 5000. That's we see here. Along with the linear reference relations, we can also solve the reference relations of the higher degree. That is the quadratic reference relation in this formation by changing the terms into the linear terms. Now, after this, we will discuss about the solution of the non-homogeneous reference relation. In homogeneous sections, remember only these two theorems when we have the same roots and we have the different roots. Maximum we get 2 roots or the 3 roots if they are same or if they are different. Now for the non-homogeneous solution, the problem is the term. That term which depend upon the n. It means that term which makes the homogeneous relation a non-homogeneous relation. Now we will have to give the separate treatment for that term. That is for non-homogeneous part of a reference relation. Let us introduce some examples for this.